Lady! Lady! Move it!
You're speeding.
I'm not speeding! I got a dash cam with my GPS on it, buddy!
Listen. Give me your license registration.
What's my crime?
And I paced you.
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy.
So,
Threaten me some more.
This is considered soliciting. Do you have a permit for it?
I don't have a permit.
Okay. You can go to jail for that. You understand that?
And you can write me a ticket. You can't arrest me.
Yes, I can.
If you don't know Florida statute or the United States Constitution, that's not my problem.
You don't know who I am.
I don't need to know.
But I'm gonna have a field day.
Some cops think they can get away with anything, like they're untouchable. But guess what? Not all civilians are as gullible as they might look. In this video, we're diving into moments where ordinary people completely surprise the hell out of corrupt cops. On October 10th, 2023, the YouTube channel. This is a public service posted a video showing a woman simply asking for donations on a public sidewalk in Orange City, Florida. Completely legal, right? But as soon as she's approached by Orange City police, well, that's when everything takes a dark turn. The tables, they completely flip.
Ma'am, can you come over here? Okay, what are we doing out here? We can't.
With all due respect, I'm not breaking any law.
Okay, this is considered soliciting. Do you have a permit for it?
48, go to the next.
I don't have a permit.
Okay.
And
Charlie, whiskey
you need me to change a word, I'll change
Okay.
it. You
What
can
are
write me a
you looking
ticket.
for money? Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah, I'm absolutely destitute.
No, you can go to jail for that. You understand that?
I'm sorry, but how is that an arrestable offense? This is a direct violation of the woman's First Amendment right. And this kind of insolence from the police officer? This is exactly why law enforcement is so despised in this country. They abuse their power, stomp on our rights, and people are fed up.
I've spoken with the sheriff. Do you want to write me a ticket?
Okay,
I don't want to
we're in
argue with
Orange
you.
City. We're not the
I
sheriff's
understand,
office.
but we're
Okay?
still in the state of Florida and the United States of America. There's
Okay.
a constitution.
Okay.
There is freedom of speech.
Okay, I understand that.
But
Yeah.
federal laws trump all other laws
Okay.
on all other levels.
Well, for us,
I'm
we have a city
exercising-
ordinance.
I'm exercising free speech. I'm advising the public of a
No,
threat
you're
in
seeking
your
to get money.
community.
You're seeking to get money, okay? This
You
is
know
not
what?
a place to get money. You need to move along and get out of here.
No, you can't. You can write me a ticket. You can't arrest me.
Yes, I can. And we have a city ordinance, and yes, I can arrest you for it.
No, you can write
Okay?
me a ticket.
If you want to, you can look up the city ordinance for Orange City. Yes, you
Does
can.
Orange
you
City
copy
want to go
information,
down
please
for
create a
arresting a
crash
victim
call.
of
I'm
domestic
not involved.
violence?
Okay.
Where else is she supposed to go? She's not breaking any laws, she's just asking for donation. But these cops? They really get under my skin. It's like they're on a power trip, harassing someone for doing nothing wrong. Absolutely ridiculous.
Are you near Harley Strickland Enterprise? In
I know you
reference
don't
to the
arrest
solicitor?
because I've seen them all over the place. Or your drug dealers.
I am
I've
nowhere
seen
near
them
that
all
right
over
now. I'm
the
heading
place.
over to that crash.
Okay, I might need you over here.
Is it
I'm
urgent?
leaving, and I'm advising you. Do
No.
not follow me, do not stalk me, do not harass me.
I couldn't hear you.
Understood?
I said
I'm
no.
on a public corner.
Okay.
This isn't private property.
So let me get this straight. Girl Scouts, homeless people, and even hookers on the sides of the road, they don't get arrested. But this woman does. I'm sorry, but this is so inconsistent, so hypocritical from the Orange City Police. It's enough to make you want to bang your head against the wall.
Okay, that's my point. If you don't know Florida statute or the United States Constitution, that's not my problem. But it will be your problem if you continue to harass me when you let the drunks, the drug addicts, and the prostitutes sit all over the place, and just because everybody knows who they are and they don't have to fly a sign and ask for money, even though they're housed and they have income. Big difference. So what is the city ordinance? I'm not going to ask again. Ask me.
I never said I was going to
Yes,
arrest
you did.
you.
Yes, you did.
I said we have
You're
a city.
liar.
Listen,
okay,
listen
I'm done
to me.
with you now.
I told you we
I
have
don't
a
need
city
another
ordinance.
police officer that's going to lie to my face. Understood?
Anyone who knows the Constitution knows that ordinance is a blatant violation. How in the world did Orange City even allow something like that to be passed in the first place? It's mind-blowing.
You're asking for donations. You're asking
Yes, I
for money. That is soliciting. If you do not have a permit, you cannot do that. If you have one and you can show me, then I'll let you do it.
So do you have a
Now I'm
permit or
going
no?
to be watching all these other people that are everywhere asking for money and see if they get hassled.
Okay, that's completely fine. As long as you leave, that's completely fine.
Leave?
Yeah, you can't do what you're doing. That's
Let
what
me
I'm
just,
trying to tell
okay,
you.
signs down. This is a public corner. You telling me I can't do this?
You can stand here, but you can't solicit. That's the issue. You standing here is not the issue.
I can't ask for a donation.
No, ma'am, not without a permit.
Well, it's clear she's not going to get a permit. So what's the officer's solution? For her to just be homeless, alone, and do nothing about her need for money? How is that even logical? It's not just unfair, it's downright cruel.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good. What are we doing today?
Okay. She threatened to arrest me.
I did not.
And holding a sign telling the public why I'm standing there.
Okay.
Because supposedly I was soliciting funds.
Okay, if you have a sign out and you're asking for any form of donations, money of any kind, that is a form of solicitation, okay? In the city of Orange City, there is a city ordinance that governs that from happening.
Okay, I want to see it.
Okay, I can go print that for
That's
you.
what
what
the other
Grandma
person
said.
Okay, so he's working on that then, okay? But I'm telling you now, it is an arrestable offense. Yes, ma'am, it is. So if you don't
Arrestable versus ticket.
no, we can arrest you for it
Why?
because it's actually a city ordinance misdemeanor violation, and you can be arrested for it. We do not, unless you go to the city hall and obtain a permit.
Which I was already told I wasn't going to be issued when I
Okay.
inquired into Barry.
Okay, well, you inquire into DeBerry, go to DeBerry and solicit. Don't do it in Orange
Well,
City.
what I'm saying is,
The cop keeps denying it, but after watching this video, it's crystal clear. She did threaten to arrest the woman. And her blatant denial, that's the real kicker. It shows just how comfortable cops have become with lying, even when they're being recorded. They think they can get away with it.
they suggested I get a permit. They said you can get a permit for it. You can apply for a permit,
Sure,
but you'll
yeah.
never get it, is what they said.
Okay, well, I can't say that. If DeBerry told you that,
Okay,
I
I'm
can't
going to
say
tell
that
you
for
right
certain here.
now. I was a victim and I'm a survivor of DV.
Okay.
I was attacked in our state's capital this past June. You are dealing with someone who has been harassed by police. Now, this is something Orange City wants to be known for.
Ma'am, it's been
I'm
our...
on the street.
Okay,
I have zero income.
understood.
These cops, completely uneducated. They need a lesson in the Constitution because they're blatantly violating this woman's rights. And you know what? They should be held accountable for this. They should pay for this violation.
This is go.
You
This
can-
is
you can
streaming
videotape.
live.
I'm
and this is
videotaping
being,
as well.
This is being backed up.
Okay, that's fine. You're more than welcome to videotape. I'm not telling you you can't.
Your Sergeant Herzog is going to get reported to the FBI.
Okay, that's great.
It's okay.
All I'm telling you is this.
Leave me alone.
Collect your things
Leave
and go,
me
or
al-
you
I'm
will go
not-
to jail.
No, I'm not. I'm going to stand right there on a public
All right,
sidewalk.
right here.
Right here. There you go.
I'm going to stand right there on
Yeah,
a
you
public
can go ahead and
sidewalk.
stand, but you
I'm
can't
not-
be having any
So now
signs.
you're telling me to collect my things and go.
If you're going to be soliciting, you will collect your things and leave.
Now you amended what you had to say. You tell Sergeant Herzog we're going to talk.
Not a problem. You talk to him.
Again, the threat of arrest. It's like these cops just can't stop using this tactic, and it drives me nuts because they're almost always using it in the completely wrong context. And what's worse, it's usually an illegal arrest they're threatening.
I'm telling you this much right now. If you come back with me and you're out here soliciting for funds, you're going to be arrested.
Define soliciting, please.
Asking people for funds. Soliciting.
So
asking
if
for
I
donations.
omit the word donation.
You're being really
donation.
difficult right now. We have a city
Now I'm
ordinance.
being difficult.
You are, very much so. This is a city ordinance violation, ma'am.
This is law enforcement harassment.
You cannot stand on a street corner and ask for funds or donations unless you have a permit to do so.
Well, but what can I say? That I'm homeless, that I'm hungry, that I have zero money.
Even though the woman was no longer allowed to put up her signs because apparently she was soliciting, the city manager Dale was contacted after the incident. And you know what? It was confirmed that they temporarily stopped enforcing that unconstitutional order. And the next case that's almost unbelievable. An officer pulling over a man for the dumbest reason ever. On May 22nd, 2022, a video was posted to the YouTube channel Always Film the Police. And what happened next was nothing short of explosive. The channel owner was just driving by when, BAM! He gets pulled over by Officer Santos. But what seemed like a routine stop, it quickly spirals into something much, much worse.
What are you pulling me over for? Legal
up, man?
pullover. A legal pullover, buddy. You just pulled me over unconstitutionally. Do you understand that?
Hey, you're speeding.
I'm not speeding.
What's up?
I got a dash cam with
Hey,
my
hold up.
GPS on it, buddy.
Listen. You flipped me off while I'm driving down.
That's
the
not
road.
illegal, buddy. It's not illegal. You
Hey,
just committed a
license-
crime.
license and
Nope,
registration.
you're
Yeah.
not getting license and registration. I haven't committed no crime. What's my
You're
crime?
the guy that's always pulling.
What's my crime, buddy?
Give me your license and
What's my
registration.
crime?
You're speeding. I paced you.
Pace me. Pace
You're in
me.
front of me.
Let me see your thing. Let me see your guard. Let me see your gun, buddy. You paced
My
me.
gun.
Get out of here. Let me see your
Give me your
radar
license
gun.
This officer, a disgrace to the badge. I don't care if the guy flipped you off. That doesn't give you the right to pull him over unlawfully. These cops always seem to think they're above the law, like the rules don't apply to them.
Unlawful pullover. You gonna let me go to work now?
No.
Yeah,
Give me your
okay.
license and
Okay.
registration.
I'm not giving you. Under what? If I don't, what are you gonna do?
Failure to identify.
That's a secondary crime, dude. That's
an
a secondary
hey,
crime.
That's an arrestable offense.
Is it?
Yeah.
What'd you pull me over for?
I told you speeding. Give me your license.
Speeding. I'm giving you my license registration under threat of arrest.
All right,
and
threat
your
of threat.
litigation,
Let's
buddy.
go.
Litigation. Litigation. Here's my license. Here's my license. Here's my registration.
All right, cool.
And you're going to litigation, buddy.
Okay, hey,
You
all
are.
right.
No problem, buddy. No problem.
This is a threat of arrest, the dirtiest tactic in a cop's playbook, and one they love to use in cases like this. I'm not surprised, but I will never stop being disgusted by cops who resort to these vile tactics. It's a stain on their badge, and on the system as a whole.
This is hilarious. Code 3. So we got 3 officers here for a guy with a camera that wasn't committing no crime. You call backup code 3 for a speeding ticket and a
Hey.
camera, you coward?
Hey.
You're a coward, buddy.
You're receiving your speeding ticket.
Good.
right?
Give me my speeding ticket and get away from me.
Get away
I don't
from
need
me.
no more lawful directions from you,
Hey,
buddy.
whose truck is this though? Is your work truck?
I don't answer questions. Give me my
I'll be in
ticket.
contact with your work company as well. All right, man.
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy.
So
Threaten me some more.
3 officers for a simple traffic ticket? Seriously, how many cops does it really take to write one up? I highly doubt it takes more than one person, but this just shows how deep the incompetence runs within the police force today. It's a complete joke.
the ticket.
Yeah,
All right.
I will fight the ticket. Yeah, coward, punk ass bitch.
Hey, stop. We don't need that.
Fuck you, bitch.
Stop.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Go.
You and your clown buddies. I don't have to go. I have to fucking listen to you, you
I'm
stupid
telling you
cunt.
to leave. We're clearing this
Fuck
up.
you, cunt.
Leave.
Fuck you, cunt.
Sadly, in a country like ours, it's hardly surprising that this cop got away with slapping a bogus charge on the man after committing a crime himself. But here's the thing. Much like in this case, in the next one, the suspect completely surprises the cops with his impressive knowledge of the law.
And I can't wait to get your dash cam and your body cam.
Absolutely.
You don't know who I am.
I don't need to know
But
who
I'm
you
going to
are.
have a field day with you.
On August 29th, 2024, the YouTube channel Inspired by Malik TV posted footage of his encounter with officers from the Chatham County Police Department. It starts with a routine traffic stop, but trust me, the demeanor and intentions of these cops, it'll absolutely shock you.
Where are you flying? Stop!
Your incident has been updated.
I'm sorry, but am I wrong here? Did we just see the officer activate the blue lights after the driver had entered the bounds of his own house? Is that even allowed? Because honestly, I don't think that's how it works, or should work by any means.
Why are we driving so fast, dude? Driver's license, proof of insurance. 9-1. Start me supervisor is requesting one. Driver's license, proof of insurance. Go ahead and step out.
Car supervisor.
He's en route. He's en route, but you're gonna go ahead and step out.
Why am I stepping out of the car?
Listen, because you traffic offense, traffic
What
stop.
traffic offense?
You were speeding, reckless driving through a neighborhood.
I was speeding,
Okay.
reckless driving
Yes.
through a neighborhood.
So go ahead and step
How
out of the
did you
car.
see me speed, reckless
Go
driving
ahead and
through a
step out of the
neighborhood,
car.
Speeding, reckless driving. Hold on a second, did I just see footage of the same incident? Because I'm pretty sure that was a completely normal speed for a car to be going at. These officers are at it again, with their big lies.
Which way is it going to go?
You're gonna go to jail
For what?
for resisting.
What
This
did
is
I
a
resist?
lawful traffic stop. Just hand me your driver's license. My supervisor's en route.
I don't consent to no search.
I'm not
I don't
searching
consent
you.
to anything.
I'm not searching you.
I
This is a
would do
lawful
whatever you
traffic
need
stop.
me to do
So hand me your driver's
when
license, please.
your officer get here. But
You
sir,
cannot
did not
delay my
do
traffic
a
stop. My
traffic
sergeant
stop.
is en route.
You did not do a traffic. First of all, sir,
That's why my license sirens are on.
Sir, you was coming towards me. Was your
Yes.
body cam on?
It absolutely was the entire time.
Okay.
And my dash
Where did-
camera was running.
Where did
which
you see
is
me?
recorded.
Where did you see me driving reckless, sir?
Right there. Right there.
Where?
On the road that you were coming down at a high rate of speed.
You have a radar in your car?
I
So
do.
how fast was I going?
Driver's license, proof of insurance.
How fast was I going?
You're about to catch an obstruction charge.
The officer's just throwing charges around and threatening to arrest the man for no reason. But here's the twist. Luckily, the officer has his body camera on, and now all his shady moves, they're recorded for everyone to see.
You in the road.
You did not stop me. You were turning the corner and you blue light. That didn't mean you was coming to stop me. That did not mean you was coming to stop me, sir.
Okay.
That did not mean you was coming to stop me, sir. If you was gonna blue light me, sir, you should have came around and you should have blue light me. I'm turning the corner. You made blue lights. I didn't know that was a traffic stop.
Driver's license, proof of insurance.
You really don't know who I am.
I don't need to know who you are.
Okay, all right. That is okay. That is okay.
Let me
Cool.
see your
This look like your
driver's
supervisor's
license,
coming
and
right
then
here.
And then
Sir.
you'll wait for my supervisor.
Sir, listen. Let me tell you something. You gonna get you about to get ready to know who I am. But for what you did, if this was a traffic stop, that was not a traffic stop. But sir, again, I was at the stop sign. You were coming from that way. You initiated your blue lights.
Yep.
Not in to do a traffic stop. I was able to turn. That's not a traffic stop.
Okay. You rolled your window down, and I hit my siren, and then you continued driving.
I did not for you. I was rolling my window up. You did not blue light me and get behind me, sir, until I put into my driveway. Until I put into my driveway. All right. Well, we get your body cam and all that. It's cool. Is this your supervisor right here?
Nope.
It's not your supervisor either?
Nope.
Okay. So now we got the whole force out here for what you said, the last traffic stop, right?
This situation, it was clearly going nowhere. The man knew he hadn't done a thing wrong. But here's the kicker, for the officer anyway, the man isn't just some pushover. He knows his rights, and he's not backing down.
If it was a traffic stop, why didn't you not come up to my car and say, why didn't you not come to my car and say, I'm Officer Boy, and this is a traffic stop? Why did you immediately come up here and tell me to get out of my car, sir?
I didn't. I asked you for your driver's license.
Okay, why you asked for my driver's license? Tell me why you asked me for my driver's license.
Because I'm conducting a traffic stop.
Okay, for what? What offense?
Reckless driving.
Reckless driving.
Yes.
Why did you not start the beginning with that? I'm Officer Salas, whatever your name is, with Chatham County Police Department, and this is a traffic stop for this violation.
Because
that was never done.
Because you pulled off from me after
I never pulled off. If that's the case, then you're trying to say I'm fleeing to Lou. I pulled into my driveway, bro. This is my house.
Okay.
This situation is downright hilarious, but for all the wrong reason. How in the world does the officer just straight up refuse to tell him why he's being pulled over? The way these officers think, it's beyond me.
Reckless driving. You coming from that way.
I absolutely can. Based on your speed through a neighborhood,
What was my speed?
Doesn't matter.
What was my speed?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter, because you saying that I was speed. What was my speed?
I will testify to it in court.
You would testify to it in court. What was my speed, sir?
I don't need to tell you that.
You need to tell me if you said I was speeding, because you're supposed to be giving me a ticket, right?
I said reckless driving.
Reckless driving? What's reckless driving, sir? Reckless driving is a high rate of speed, but you coming from that way. How can you say I'm coming from reckless speed?
Not always.
Reckless speed.
Not always.
Hey, bro, you're real funny, but I can't wait till your supervisor get here, and I can't wait to get your dash cam and your body cam.
Absolutely.
You don't know who I am.
I don't need to know
but
who
I'm
you
going to
are.
have a field day with you.
So the officer accuses him of speeding, but refuses to say at what speed. And on top of that, he doesn't even use his radar gun. Honestly, this should be surprising, but at this point, we've all come to expect this kind of behavior from law enforcement. It's the norm now.
You don't want to be like, I'm going to just let you know, you don't want to be like the last officer that chimed with some bull.
I see your driver's license.
This is bias-based police profile, and I want you to know that.
Thank you, sir. Do you have your proof of insurance?
I don't have to have, you run my
Georgia law requires proof
Run it
of
in the
insurance.
register, sir. Run it in your system. I never have to show my insurance card. Run my car.
Every single person
run the car.
on every single traffic
Run the
stop,
car.
same question.
There's my license.
Do you have your proof of insurance?
There's my license.
Are you not willing to provide proof of insurance?
There's my license.
Okay,
Run my
thank you,
name.
sir.
I'm sure the officer wouldn't be spinning these lies if he knew just how much coverage this footage would get. And honestly, it's always satisfying when cops like this end up regretting the horrible decisions they've made.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Supervisor?
I am. Sergeant McClellan.
So, I really don't deal with, like, low-rank officers and they're very kind of, like, hostile and stuff like that. I kind of have bad interactions. So your officer called himself on the traffic stop. Actually, he was coming from that way. I was at the stop sign. He turned on his blue lights. He did not make no contact if he was blue lighting me. I was able to pull into my driveway, turn my car off. Like I say, I'm at the stop sign, I stopped, and was able to even pull in my driveway. That's when he pulled behind me. That's when I realized that he activated his blue lights.
Yeah. Well, anytime there is blue lights, that is a traffic stop.
The supervisor clearly has no clue what's going on. He's just covering for his subordinate. Officers like this, who couldn't care less about the well-being of the citizens they're supposed to serve, should not be allowed to rise to high ranks in the police force. But unfortunately, this happens way too often.
as I explained to him multiple times, he has every right to request a supervisor, but Georgia law requires that you cannot delay a traffic stop. And I explained that to him, that you do still have to provide your identification and then you can wait for a supervisor. And he refused multiple times, not verbally, but he just continued to ignore my request for his driver's license on multiple requests. So at least obstruction and driving suspended, because there's 2 different suspensions.
Well, I would get him for what you were originally pulling him over for.
Yeah, we're reckless driving. I mean, coming through here at the speed he was going.
The supervisor? He's actually agreeing with the officer. I'd expect this kind of nonsense from an amateur cop, but not from a senior officer with a relatively important position. It's frustrating to see someone in that role completely drop the ball like this.
The time limit on the delay can be interpreted, it's kind of up to interpretation. So how did he delay you?
By not giving it, by not giving his driver's license. I mean, he obstructed by not giving a driver's license when I requested it, and then I asked him to step out of the vehicle multiple times, and he did not. He said, I'm waiting for a supervisor, which he can wait for a supervisor, but you also cannot obstruct, because I've read up on that on multiple times.
Read up on that multiple times? Yeah, I'm sure he has. Especially considering how experienced he seems at falsely framing innocent people for petty crimes.
So repeat Georgia serious commercial violator, and then points suspension. So suspension date of 8/12 and 6/28. So it's suspended for two months now.
The behavior this officer is showing in this video, it's disgusting. And it only gets worse. But what's truly horrifying here is the compliance of his superiors. That's the part that really sends chills down my spine.
No homo, no jiggy, but I would say I gotta let him. Me and my ass, that's a lawful order, man. But lawful orders sometimes don't really be lawful orders. Just because you saying it, you feel like it's a lawful order.
No. Well, I'm telling you, it's not me saying it. Okay. What I'm encouraging you to do.
I'll look it up.
Just go to Google and say, in Georgia, if a police officer tells me I have to get out of the car, do I have to get out of the car? Just see what it says.
I got you. I definitely look it up.
Yeah, sure.
You got a license suspension form? I ran out.
Yeah.
I've barely seen a cop put in so much work for something that's actually right. It's like their brains and hands only seem to work when there's something in it for them. Given the selfish nature of many of them, it's hard to expect anything more.
Odell, I believe.
What kind of money y'all make, I am mad too.
Oh, I'm very happy.
Demeanor, avoid, rudeness. Yeah, that's what rudeness and promotion. Yeah, that's really what I got in there. I got everybody SOP.
There is public.
Yeah.
But I'm just,
I appreciate
when you start quoting shit, man, you gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm the wrong guy.
I ain't gonna front though.
I'm the wrong guy to be
let me tell you,
quoting
I don't really
policy.
I have fucked up problem with y'all, but it don't be as much. But I would say y'all officer really kind of started like my fucked up problem. I had a wrongful arrest in 2018. I don't hate cops. Don't get me wrong. I really want. I'm really somebody that's in the community and stuff like that.
Me and you both, bud. Good cops do exist, and I'll never stop believing that. But the reason I come off as anti-police is because so many officers in cases like this, they give me more than enough reasons to be anti-police. These cases of injustice, they're not even rare. They're fairly common, and that's a disgrace.
Talk about accountability, like you gonna hold me accountable.
Here's one thing I would ask you to understand. So it's really late, right? It's really dark out. You get a high priority call, right? They give a vehicle description. Your vehicle matches that description. The officer sees you going through a residential area. What he determines at a high rate of speed, he doesn't have to clock you. It's what he determines, and he effects a traffic stop. Now listen.
You know what that sound like now? Your body cam on?
Yeah.
Everybody cam on?
It's not an excuse.
This officer deserves some kind of reward for the most unbelievable excuses ever. He just keeps trying to justify the actions of the other cops, but every time it's like watching them fall flat on their face.
You're telling me, right? You know what you're telling me, right?
What?
Basically, I was profiled.
No,
basically, because my car matched the description.
No.
He needed a reason. He needed a reason to blue light me to initiate a stop.
Hold on. So he's explaining what he believed. The vehicle description had nothing to do with it. The vehicle, I don't know if he knows, but the vehicle that we got called out for, they already found that vehicle. When I saw you, I was looking for somebody on foot, and I witnessed your vehicle driving at a high rate of speed through a residential area.
Say high rate of speed, because you don't got no radar.
So I am.
You can't tell
I'm radar and hold on.
You can be radar certified, but your eye can't tell how fast it's
so
going.
The audacity of this officer to give a lecture while convincing the guy that his guess is more accurate than a radar? It's appalling. How can one person's arrogance be so through the roof?
Okay, so all I'm saying is just the more knowledge we all have, the better, right? I mean, we're all here to learn.
I'm a war guy. I could lose the fight, but I always win the war. So like for me, listen, if it means that you gotta take me for that ride for instruction, I guarantee you, like listen, lawyers,
I would take
attorney.
I would take you for the suspended license, bro.
You would have?
Absolutely. I arrest everybody for that.
I had to call my homeboy
Hey.
Sheriff Richard. He would have had to tell you, hey, don't even bring that one in
I
there.
don't work for him, man.
Don't waste your
Yeah,
time.
we don't work for the sheriff, so.
But Sheriff is the hot dog. I do know this. He's the highest
Okay.
law enforcement agency in the city. He's the man.
He can't just deny you just to deny you, though.
Ultimately, this interaction ends with a chilling tension between the officers and the man. But you know what? I'm sure he'll be satisfied with the body camera footage, because it's clear he's innocent in all of this. But unlike this case, the next one, the victim gets the ultimate justice and teaches the culprit a lesson they'll never forget.
Lady! Move, bitch!
On July 9th, 2024, the YouTube channel Josh Prime Unfiltered posted a video showing two women fighting, with a man filming their altercation. But things took a turn when one of the women noticed him and approached. From that moment, the situation only got worse.
Oh shit, we got beef over here. Publix Palm Springs.
If one woman is out here singing about someone else and their children going to hell, and the other is screaming at the top of her lungs, if that's not a confirmation of lunacy, I don't know what is. This Karen is clearly way too comfortable acting obnoxious all the time. She's really nailing the role so far.
At least my husband isn't a pimp like yours. She started it. Put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. She started it. I love it. Oh, you feel like shit? Don't project your disturbances onto me. Don't project your disturbances onto me. Don't ask for the money. Don't ask anybody for the money.
Such petty issues blown way out of proportion. Karens never know when to stop, do they? And trust me, this point of mine is going to be perfectly demonstrated in the rest of this video. Just wait and see.
Erase that.
Lady, are you crazy? Whoa, lady.
Or I'll punch the out of you.
Hey, lady, you're crazy.
Erase
Lady. Move, bitch. No, you can't hit me. Yeah, call them. You hit me. I got you on camera hitting me. Me.
Stay.
Me.
Stay.
You can get it. You hit me in the face. Yeah, here we go. Karen of the day.
No way is she crying and calling the police after she assaulted the man first. He had every right to defend himself, and he even gave her several chances to back off. He did nothing wrong. But of course, this Karen isn't willing to admit that.
Lady, you're not supposed to hit me. I don't know who the f are. You need to get away from me. Lady, get the f away from me.
Exactly.
Lady, you hit me, yeah, and I'm gonna show the cops when you call them out here how you hit me.
Yeah.
I'm allowed to defend myself.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, see, that's liberal garbage. I'm allowed to defend myself. You're attacking me. You're coming up. Yes, you did. I have that here.
Try to move your phone.
No, lady, you're not allowed to grab me. You're not allowed to grab me. You have no authority to put your hands on me. None. You hit me. You have no authority to put your hands on me. I was filming your altercation with that lady.
Public filming is the man's right. Maybe if she doesn't want to be filmed, she should, I don't know, not create a huge unnecessary scene for everyone to see in public.
She hit me.
I saw that. I'm calling the police.
I don't know what the hell what's wrong with her. How you doing, sir? Good.
I'm the one that took your initial
Yes,
report.
yeah, I know, I remember you.
Okay. Going through it so you understand where we are.
Yes.
You made your initial report, and at that time, we couldn't find her. We couldn't identify her. Later, the next day, she gave her version of the story to another deputy. And she described the encounter similar to what you described, except she said that you approached her, she didn't know who you were, and she was threatened. You know, a strange man that she doesn't know, you know, like getting that close to her, she didn't know who you were.
Did you see that in the video?
This officer clearly isn't getting it. The guy was provoked. He only resorted to violence when he was attacked first. Under no circumstances is he in the wrong here. Not even close.
Your video is just one element of what we include in our investigation. Okay? I don't know what editing went on with that.
There's no editing. The full video's there.
Sir, I'm just telling you that we don't, you know, like,
I get
that
it.
she gave her opinion.
Okay.
You told me what happened. You didn't have any mark or scratch on you.
That doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Okay. Your
Sir, I'm
video
not
was
being
your
aggressive.
video. No, I'm trying to tell you.
I've
what
driven from Broward here 3 times.
Okay.
Have you read her report?
Sir.
Have you read her report? Yes or no?
I've read the report that she made to us.
You read her report. This is the report she made to you guys. You read this? That her elbow was broken?
This officer is really starting to frustrate me. He's refusing to admit to clear evidence that's right in front of him. The Karen clearly lied, but for some reason, he's not ready to face that truth.
All right, I just wanted to get an explanation of why this is happening and why nothing's being pressed on the matter with the report with this lady.
So I just watched, apparently she went to another district, so we know who she is now, so we'll just file a charge on her.
But with all the questions, that's what it is?
We didn't know who she was.
No, you guys did know last week, though.
We knew it, I think we didn't have all our 14. We just
On
had
the
a phone number
20th,
for her.
because I have the date there when you guys had her number, her address. On the 20th is when you guys had it.
Okay.
I was out of town.
It's July 5th now.
You getting a good shot of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna file a charge for you now.
Finally, the cops start making sense of things. I was starting to think we were in for yet another case of incompetent cop, but thankfully that's not the case here.
Simple battery.
So you guys didn't see anything else in that video other than simple battery?
What do you want?
Well, there's attempted robbery. She's tried to take my phone out of my hand, so if she succeeded, she would have broken it. The phone is worth over $1,000.
Yeah, we're doing simple battery for you.
Okay.
All right?
All right. What else?
We're
That's
doing
it.
simple battery. for
Simple
you.
battery. So what do I do? That's a misdemeanor, right?
You don't need to do anything. We'll file the charge. The state attorney will reach out to you.
Okay. Cool.
You got
Appreciate
all
it.
this 14, right?
Yes.
He's in the report?
Yep.
Okay, we got her 14 hours. I guess she went out to another district and filed a report, so now we got everything.
All right, cool.
Good to go?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
While things might not have been going his way at first, the Karen's lies were exposed, and the man finally gets justice for her assault on him. So that's it, folks. 4 cases of civilians surprising the ass out of evil cops. Do you think these cops got what they deserved? Or were they let off too easy? Let me know in the comments below. And if you liked the video, don't forget to subscribe so you can catch the next one we've got in store for you. Thanks for watching.